Hi, this is Coach Colette, host of the Start Within podcast, and welcome to this week's episode of Financial Fridays. Well, this week has been all about mental health. This past week was Mental Illness Awareness Week, and tomorrow is World Mental Health Day. So it's a really great time to think about your own mental health and perhaps to check in with friends, loved ones, and other people in your inner circle to see how they are doing. Because we know we are dealing with so much right now, so much uncertainty, so many injustices, and it's really a great time to pause. So for yourself, you want to find ways to decompress and relax, whether it's taking a nap or reading or taking a break, putting down your devices, unplugging from social media, really helping yourself to create those boundaries. Those mental health boundaries are really important. Knowing what information to let in, who you bring into your inner circle, and what other media outlets you get your information from. All really important for your mental health. It's also important to get screened. Screening for mental health conditions should be just as normal as any other screening you would get for cancer, diabetes, heart disease, or any other chronic health condition. You can take a mental health screening at mhascreening.org. It's one of the quickest and easiest ways to figure out whether or not you are actually experiencing symptoms of a mental health condition. For friends and loved ones, this again is a great time to think about how you can support others. Many people will go through challenging times. In fact, we're all going through challenging times. And yet we're not always as readily able to share what's going on for us. So it can be great to check in on your friends and loved ones. There was that meme that was going around, right? Check in on your strong friend, because your strong friend may be holding it down for everybody else and actually breaking from the pressure inside. So being open, having an open mind, letting them know, creating space, not pushing for them to share, but just letting them know that you are there to listen and get them help if it is needed. It's also a great time to challenge your beliefs around mental health. It's time to rethink the way we understand mental health and mental illness, and really explore how isms such as racism, sexism, ageism, heterosexism, and all of the isms intersect with mental health. You know that on this podcast, I am dedicated to supporting BIPOC leaders and BIPOC communities to ensure that we can thrive in these challenging times. It's also a great time to advocate and to speak with your representatives and talk about how mental health matters, Black mental health matters, BIPOC mental health matters, trans mental health matters for all communities, particularly for marginalized groups. And whenever possible, it's great when you can support and give to mental health causes. I know in the wellness community, I've noticed a lot of groups that are creating mental health therapy funds so that if you are yourself not dealing with a condition, you can still be able to support others who are going through the challenges of navigating their mental well-being. So those are my tips for now. Remember, this weekend, find ways to rest, relax, and decompress. And now get ready for today's tip from Singh.
Hello everyone, this is Singh, aka Investing of the Investing Podcast with your weekly Financial Friday tip. I always advise people to have more than one stream of income, not just from their regular job. Now think of some side hustles that you can create income with, whether that be a hobby or other type of trade that you can sell to other people and add value to other people. So definitely think about that, and maybe you can create another income for yourself outside of your regular job. With that said, that is your weekly Financial Friday tip, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, it's Coach Colette, and welcome to the Unplugged segment this week. This week has been a great week for Libby, our mental health chatbot app. As a result of last week's pitch that I did, we received our first angel investment from an investment group called 51 Unicorns, which is dedicated to supporting women-run startups and ventures and really focusing on helping women to become more involved in investing overall. And I also found out that Libby is a finalist in the Voice Launch 2020 event that will be happening at the end of the month. And why I'm bringing all of that up, besides just to let you know what's going on and hope that you're doing a little pom-pom cheer for me in the background, is that it's interesting what these new exciting opportunities have brought up in me. I jokingly have called summer 2020 the summer of no, because of all of the grants and funding opportunities that we applied for. I didn't receive any of them. And so it was interesting when I received these two bits of good news. It was almost like I had to do a mindset shift. It was almost like, wait, oh, okay, this is a yes, not a no, like not getting that standard unfortunately email. It also raised in me that sense of almost fear of being seen. Like, okay, wait a minute, I've come up with this idea for this app, and wait, people really want it? And oh wait, people really could fund it? It's almost like this combination of fear and unbelievability, which I don't know, that's not probably the right word. I get caught up on words because, I was an English major in college, but I think you get the point. That sense of almost being thrust into the spotlight and then realizing, wait, is everything okay? Do I know what I'm talking about? And if you're a founder, I'm sure you've had this experience numerous times. And even if you're not a founder, I'm sure you've had this experience on occasion when you have actually gotten the thing that you asked for. And then there's that moment of, wait, am I in the right place? So in this month of mental health awareness, I thought it was really important, as I always say, to tell on myself a little bit and share this part of the journey. I am excited and happy to be building Libby and watching her grow and become a real bot. And at the same time, I have these fears and uncertainties. And I think it's the entrepreneur's journey that we navigate through it. There's that expression of feel the fear and do it anyway. And I wanted to say, particularly as a Black female founder, that there is this fear of visibility or fear of being seen, because in some ways we're always visible in most crowds. I know I've been the only Black woman in many professional and personal settings. And it can feel like the spotlight is being shined on me, even if I'm just walking into the room. So I think that some of those thoughts and feelings also get triggered in these moments of celebration and in these moments of good things happening. So I'm going to be excited to tell you even more and more about Libby as we continue down this journey and this birthing process of Libby, the mental health chatbot. And, I'm going to keep it real as well about my personal journey and how I am navigating these mixed emotions and being able to stay on track so that I can continue to build this innovation that I know is going to help so many women of color. So again, for this World Mental Health Day, World Mental Health Weekend, let's call it, take some time to relax, take some time to nourish yourself, take some time to unplug, and we will definitely be speaking again soon. So what is your takeaway from this week's Financial Fridays segment? What might you do differently around your money and your mindset? For more financial advice, you can check out Suki's podcast, Invest Singh, where I also share tips on his Wellness Wednesdays segment. If you enjoyed this episode and haven't already subscribed, you can do so on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you like to listen. You can also connect with me on Instagram at Coach_Colette for more inspiration on personal growth and wellness. Tune in next Friday for another episode and get ready to start within to finish strong.